EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from the Steel City. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's across midfield, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one's good for 29.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Blue 58! Get 300! Get 300!
From the gun, Rodgers. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And this ball's incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
58! 26!
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
13.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Rushed to his left. And a nice run and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Now a 3rd and 2. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. On the ground, here's Henry. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. From the gun, Jackson. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
319. Back north.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And a tackled there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6.
Jump up! 319!
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught outside. It's complete. And he will score. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
319. 50. Back north. 319.
Rodgers now. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
37-yard line.
They'll run here with Gameday. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
319.
Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 49. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson going up top and looking.
Fuck do they got me throwing the ball at, man? This fucking game ass, man.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Second down and 8. To throw is Jackson. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll get forward. Gives him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up third down. Now it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. Now, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scouting. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31. But a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal.
13.
Jackson now. Moving to his right.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Second down, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Gentlemen, 319. Get in right now, boys.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Hey, take 26.
They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here's Warren. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here comes second down. Jackson looking to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving left. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. Real quick, plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
No, we changed it.
Back to throw. Jackson. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Inside. Who's 58? Back north.
Metcalf, the motion man. A-Rod down to throw on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Ravens are right back in this one.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Hey, Alf, it's hot. Turn on. What is hot?
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Hey. What is wrong?
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
There's one. There's one. Sit up.
1. Final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing, Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Breaks through the contact. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here go 46.
Prescott now. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 42 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That's complete. Zay Flowers with it. And out across midfield down to the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked in right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Jackson now. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
From the gun, Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
A Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback hit.
We're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing the routes, it's Henry. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff running left, Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Dante Fowler able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now a handoff to Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. So they'll get
pass interference the whole fucking way.
lead to a 3rd and 12.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Shit don't call no pass interference.
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 61 yards. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Yeah, you pick like that, though.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football. But
So they gave you an interception earlier like that.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive.
Thought you was about to get that shit, too. About to be mad as a bitch.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Able to find the open man.
This nigga's ass.
They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
This nigga just did some rackley shit at point.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
Fucking lame, beat, Lamb ain't even like that, bro. Get the fucking ball, like, come on, catch the fucking ball.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Prescott.
Nigga didn't even fucking jump. Nigga ain't even go for the ball. That's the bullshit with this game, boy. Sometimes they act like you ain't even press nothing.
Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well.
This man should not give niggas no solid games, boy. This should be taking shit from niggas.
Aubrey good with the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick
Niggas
this
should
one
at least
away.
go for the fucking ball. Nigga ain't attempt to do shit.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Raven offense set at the
Jump
line
for the
this
shit,
next drive.
swat the shit,
And with good
catch the
starting
shit.
field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Jackson. Now a run here off the Jackson's hit, and he lost the football. And this ball, remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Fucking niggas on the game now. Man, shit be trying to make you play coming back from behind.
Trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what
This nigga touchdowns all day. Yeah, this nigga 3 fucking touchdowns.
Because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage
3 easy fucking touchdowns.
Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. And the Ravens
To throws Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
It's second down.
Now we take. Ready? Push up. Ready? Ready, shot.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete.
Drops the ball.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This nigga throw it towards this nigga instead of to the outside.
Get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync.
Shit threw my whole fucking game off of bullshit.
His talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
That's all this shit do for us, man. Shit either do it for you or the next person.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews.
You want regular solid fucking games.
And he is going to have the Ravens first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Inside handoff, Henry. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry.
It's a bullshit tackle. It's a arm tackle for it. Made that shit like it was solid. And he let him straight through now. This shit garbage.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back.
I go out of bounds and the clock's still running. What is this? New football?
Now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be
Change kickoff. You run out of bounds. The clock don't stop. The fuck this shit be on?
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Henry's got it out on the left side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Jackson here is going to look to throw.
Ball been doing that shit all day. This shit just a fucking circus.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, running with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Could have just caught the fucking ball.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
This shit is garbage.
Field inside the 45. A big pickup there. 20 yards.
All them balls I dropped, easy as a bitch. These niggas don't drop nothing. Look. Nigga showed the winning to the ball. Nothing happened.
play set up for Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays.
Right, you be getting some bullshit.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On the counter, here's Williams. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens.
How niggas just lose him. Man, he just get lost. Nobody on.
Down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Shit, hey, that's not gonna be. Oh, fucking dang,
Now Prescott. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Oh, fucking time, man. Fuck, man.
And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there.
All this wiggling, I ain't do none of that shit. All you have to do is fucking run straight.
Still have to run with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, and that's going to set plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Gameday and Overshow. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play.
It's faster than fucking Lamar.
I like how you identified that because most people
get back to the ball like he fucking Superman.
Nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball. And maybe finish things off. They suspected it.
That nigga sat there. They're supposed to move around, come back, go to the right, do something.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Nigga's not even jumping for the ball.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
What a call there on third down. It took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
That shit, once you lose, you gonna lose.
And he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue
Even
to
the
go along.
fucking commentators know it's a strange game. That shit's dumb.
Enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. Never catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like it.
Got an error, damn, but it is an error with this shit. Off this shit.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. Josh Allen on the bootleg. This run complete to Palmer. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down. It's out. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion goes Cooks. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Allen to throw again. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
One more time going up top with Allen. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That one good for 26 yards. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he...
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're off and running from Western New York. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for us, Baltimore. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Now Bernard tracking that one down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Now it's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Henry running left. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Changing it up here. Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Like I ran through my block.
Got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
See, that is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
There's not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Now here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Throw left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. And they got
Whole body block. These niggas straight through the line. This game fake as fuck, man.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All set to go now from the 35. Allen now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Defender runs.
That guy was standing there like he can't see shit.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they stop him.
That shit's
Marked
sad.
down on the 18-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
56.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen has him on the quick hitter. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the
Nigga
10-yard
just
line.
sit back fucking watch.
Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Near the goal line.
Gave him that too?
They mark him at the 4.
That shit is a disgrace.
That's a big, contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Best tight ends ain't gonna get you shit like that. Shit was the fucking
Still
interception.
chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. To the air again. Allen vacates quickly left side. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. 3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Allen gonna throw again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Bass's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete.
See this clown circus shit?
This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete.
Good block.
7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He steps in and makes the interception.
Nigga ain't even see the ball and caught the interception.
And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen.
He way behind him. Nigga got all the block in the world. I don't never got no block like that. The fuck?
His second scoring catch of the game. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pass pulled in by Henry. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete into Flowers. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's one of those occasions when you sit in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Sit up! Sit up!
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Extra score, Bills 17, Ravens 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, there's Ray Davis. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And having gained about a handful there. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motioning the tight end now. Another one for Cook. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Down by Draymond Jones.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Allen on the play action.
Sitting behind him.
Loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Back to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens.
Fucking lineman fasting in the corner.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Good running here. He's across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it 17-all. tying this game up. They're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills with a little more work to do to win it here. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
You go again, always is behind.
Stops, a nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
To throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run now on 2nd down.
Niggas don't block us.
He's taken down.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Never seen that in my life.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it
I was
done?
good to the edge on the fucking...
Now to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on
automatic plays that can't be blocked.
Manufacture a better look.
That's
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw it. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught.
That nigga went backwards and went out of bounds. I didn't even do that shit. Why the fuck would I run back?
Nice to see that connection.
Yeah, this shit on some fake AI shit. This shit doing what it want to do.
And some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling out to his left.
Niggas don't block at all.
It brings up 2nd down.
They fucking life depending on.
He was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back.
It's gotta run fucking screens and shit against him.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the gun, Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he breaks the tie. That should have won him this game. Brock, touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, on crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Buffalo.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. I swear when I surf, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like a wrapped up in saran.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing from the outset is Penix. Got a man, it's London. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they get the football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you, that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Jackson going to keep it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tapping there.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Jackson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Falcons nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Looking deep here for Mooney. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 60 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
2nd quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it as we resume action.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. To throw is Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
The offense has always tried to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. Jackson going to keep it. And a loose football. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
4th down, here's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
There's one thing they aren't lacking in is confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 9. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Jackson going to keep it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, 41 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw with Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred.
opened in 2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside, naps him 7. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Lamar. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
Loops knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He rolls to his right, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. This is ahead for about 5. And that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He's going deep. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Easy call for the officials there. But he was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. Nix with it on first. On the move, headed right. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Going for it with Harvey. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. Open space inside the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
180.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this one's recovered by the Broncos.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. Starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run. And it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces the critical fumble.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Dobbins. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they come, second down. Nix from the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. The 30. The 10. At the 5. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Same read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Then recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming. First down, Ravens.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock. And that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it. And then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Ravens.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. It's Nix out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Flushed out of the pocket. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. He's thrown deep to the left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
He connects downfield. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He beams one deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
This one is up and good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
from the red zone
Fucking
now.
ball, drop it, guys, nigga.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 42 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Ooh, they're on that one.
The fuck, you need to play or something? Stop.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming here. Jackson. He's got it. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arms.
17.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He's going to push one deep. This is caught inside the 15. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there, and the noose headed out.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He brings it in, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding on to a field goal lead.
Make something happen. Come on. Big play. Big play.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Caught out wide. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
This shit ass. Fucking linemen know to play more than my fucking crazy. Sucks my dick. Niggas ain't talking to me, niggas. What you talking about? Sound ass, nigga.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
13.
Now to throw. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Lamar throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Back to Henry. And his defense.
Yeah, this shit ass, man.
It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Extra DBs out there now as they try to end this drive. Trying to run with Henry. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. There it is. They get the 2 that they needed. And now it comes down to, the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a 3-point game. And now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping they get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Dobbins trying the right side. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 35-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell that running back is smelling the end? So he gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On him quick, and they bring him down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, Cali with today's